Hi, this is Anand Vignesh. I am a graduate student. This is a gesture recognition glove that we have built, and this is used for interpretation of the American Sign Languages. As you see, these gloves are embedded with flex sensors and contact sensors. Flex sensors, as you see, are resistive bend sensors that change their resistance whenever it is bent. So these sensors are lab made and it costs around less than 1 cent per sensor. So they are very super cheap. The conventional flex sensors cost you around $15. So basically for contact sensors, the thumb contact sensors acts as a 5-volt source and the other 4 contact sensors acts as a sink. So whenever a contact is made, current flows through the circuit and this gesture is recognized.
Hi, this is Bhargavi. So here we have the voltage divider circuit that is being set up, and there are totally 5 flex sensors on the outer hand, and there are 4 flex sensors on the inner side, and we have 4 contact sensors. So in total we have 13 sensors. We are mapping 13 bits onto the corresponding alphabets, and once they are bent we can see a change in the value.
We map the change in resistance into a change in voltage because we connect these sensors in a voltage divider circuit. So this is a sensor without bend. In the normal state, the multimeter reaches 3.2 volts. So when this sensor is bent, the value changes to 942.
So the first one is alphabet B.
The alphabet B has a outer flex F0 that is being bent. So F0 is bent and there are no other bends. So as you see in the display unit, when F0 is bent, the gesture B is recognized. That is because the thresholds of B is exceeded beyond what is set up. So it increases from 500 to 700.
Only one flex sensor is being bent and the threshold values are getting changed. So the algorithm does a software comparison between the threshold values that are set for each of the sensors. So once the sensor when bent exceeds that particular threshold value, the flex sensor, that is mapped on to a change in the bits, and we have a lookup table that maps the bits onto the corresponding alphabets, and a comparison is made, and finally whichever gesture is made, the corresponding alphabet gets displayed onto the screen.
And whenever no gesture is made, it just displays a no match.
So in the future we are planning to make the system more dynamic, that is it can also recognize the hand movements, and we are also planning to have 2-handed gestures, that is we are having 2 gloves which can communicate wirelessly using Zigbee, and also we are planning to include more sign languages like the British Sign Language, the German Sign Language, and also incorporate the generic gesture set, that is every individual can define his own gesture set, and that will get mapped on to corresponding alphabets and that will get displayed onto the screen. So that is going to be our future.